Hello guys, welcome back. I kind of got stalked all day today. And I got stalked because the book I got that I told you I was disappointed with. I'm still wrapping my head around the fact that the gods can prop in at unpredictable times and kind of pluck out of your head what you've just read about them. Now, Loki knew what they said about Loki, and everyone else had known. I think they were kind of coming around curious. I didn't realize Lady Freyja had heard what they'd written about her. And she came up to me, and I wasn't sure if she was mad or she was just kidding. She says, "What does that book say about me?" I said, "Well, you're a virgin." "Oh. I, Freyja, am a virgin." And every woman knows that term, that tone of voice. And I was like, oh, shit. I'm in trouble now. I said, "Well, that's what the book says." She goes, "Yeah? What do you say?" And she's looking at me like it would be a perfect time to slay me and just dump my soul somewhere. No? Damn straight no. Now why would they say that about me? Don't they know who I am? I didn't write the book. She was pissed off, and she pointed. I had the wolf on my lap because I had all the wolves with me. She pointed at the wolf and she says, "I claim this. You can name this, you can name this wolf Freyja, and you can do that to pay for this insult." And she wasn't kidding. And then she stalked off. And Odin, once I recovered, Odin's like, "I think you better name that, wolf Freyja. I think that would be a mighty good idea for you." And she did calm down. She came back later and she made it up. She took me shopping. The boys had told me no about something, but she's like, "Ooh, let's go shopping." So we bought a pair of slippers together. So she was okay. She was just highly insulted because her sexuality is widely celebrated in our mythos, and women can look to her to learn about sexuality, men as well, but we can look to her and we can look up to her. I honestly think she was more pissed off about how her brother got treated, how Freyr got treated, and I don't blame her. It was an unusual book, and she was the one that got the angriest. Loki is used to being treated badly by people. He's used to people being afraid of him. He wasn't even remotely surprised. He was surprised that he's now a part of Odin, and all the gods are part of Odin, so you only need one god. That surprised the hell out of him, and he wanted to know if I thought he and Odin were brothers. Oh, so all brothers are the same god, are we? Are you going to start that? Are you going to worship one god? Because if you're going to worship one god, you know where you can go. I'm not even saying this. I'm just reading this book. So, yeah, they really loved that book. They adored that book. They were so happy. Odin was thrilled. Because if you follow the logic of that, it means Odin's not only fighting with himself because all the gods that have conflicts, but Odin is married to every single goddess and simultaneously is his own child every single time. Norse gods confuse me. I don't know. Loki's like, what? Well, Loki, if you follow it through, if Odin is every single god, he's married every single goddess and been begat by him. So, damn it, it doesn't make sense. It's like Christianity on crack, is basically what it is. So, yeah, and this guy was afraid of Loki. He was afraid of Odin. He was afraid of wolves. He was afraid of snakes. He was afraid of a lot of things. And I'm like, how could you be afraid of Odin? Yeah, he can scare you, but there's a difference between Odin scaring you because he's kind of stalking around and being afraid of him. He can be rough, even when he's trying to be gentle. He can be very rough and make you squeak and be like, what? What? I'm being gentle. It's still too rough. He has to learn and finesse, and he will adapt. He's kind of feral. He's kind of a feral god. So is Loki. All of our Norse gods are a little bit feral. They're a little bit rough. Lady Freyja she's usually the sweetest, kindest, gentlest goddess I've ever known, even though she's a warrior goddess. But she got insulted today, and she was really pissed, so she was being really aggressive today with her energy and being really aggressive, and what was I doing? But then she calmed down, she remembered she loved me. But, our gods will certainly make sure that we know if we get a book, or we watch a video, or we read an article. They'll usually let us know what they feel personally. They're not going to have us attack people for writing a book or making a video or something. The gods speak for themselves, but depending on your relationship, they're not going to appreciate it. No god was down with the idea of me just going down to one god and not having all the other gods there. Poor Balder got mentioned as a god in the past tense and was never worshipped. That went over extremely well with the Allfather, as you can imagine. And it just makes me wonder where these people are getting this from. Are they reading a text somewhere? Is this personal gnosis? What is this? I know you're never setting out on a good foot with the Norse gods if you're afraid of half of them. If you're afraid of half of them and they know it, they'll have fun with you. They will. They'll come and they'll test you and they'll be like, ooh, this one's scared. Bonk. This one's scared. Bonk. And they'll keep doing it until you see that, they're a god. If they had wanted to kill me at any time in my life, they could have just snapped me like this. I have been having some trouble getting them all settled in, and Odin has been more aggressive than normal to get attention, so I've been trying to hide under Balder. And Balder's being sweet and protective. He's being kind. He's getting his dad to settle down. He's getting everybody settled down. He's like, don't everybody jump on her at once. So Balder's known I've been a little overwhelmed. I keep going to him and Freyr, and I'm like, they're all jumping on me at once, and I don't know what they want to do, and they're so big and strong, and they're not. And so they're reminding the others to be gentle. That if they're going to all jump on me for attention at once, they have to be very gentle and keep, not roughhouse, and they don't have to show me how strong they are. Odin's got it in his head that I need to know how strong and magnificent and powerful he is. I know. I need to see how gentle he can be. And he keeps trying to show me how strong he is. It's like, I know how strong you are. I know you're strong. And Odin is Odin. That's the way we love him. And Loki is strong too. They're all strong gods. But it was a good day. They were insulted, but, somebody else might get a completely different reaction because everybody that reviewed this book made it sound like Odin's gift to mankind, and I think they just liked it because he talked a lot about how they're the god in our blood, and you almost have to worship them because of what blood is in your veins, and I'm like, DNA doesn't work like that. We would all literally have to go get tested to prove who our gods actually would be. Again, don't you dare. But you know what I mean. We're going by a very simplistic thing of, well, my ancestors came from blah, so on blah. But it might not be like that at all. But apparently Norse gods aren't down with the idea of us all going to Ancestry.com or anything. But yeah, they've been pretty good. They got a little, I think, upset about that. And Odin, when he gets upset, he can become even stronger and more intense. And so it's been a little bit of a challenge, but we're making it through. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.